Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. We are going to start 새싹하모니, Sprout Harmony today, episode 1 and episode 2. I'm really excited to start a new series. I think I've loved every series that I've watched from these guys because they're just super funny. I saw P1harmony on the weekend, everybody, at the Hallyu Pop Festival. And it was honestly one of the best weekends of my life. I am still recovering my voice from screaming like a fangirl that I am, and that's okay. I got to see P1harmony in the red carpet and the high wave, and now I wrote individual letters for them, and I was hoping that I could hand it to them. I just gave them really encouraging words and just kind of said something that I would really want to say to them. I wrote souls in Japanese with the help of someone who speaks Japanese. And when we got there, because I'd never done a high wave before, so I was I don't know, I don't think I can even give them anything, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. What's the harm in trying? And so I walked down and walked around, and Kyo was first in line. I was like, Kyo, can you take my letters? He's like, no, I'm really sorry, I can't. I was like, fuck, damn it. Anyway, and I was so overwhelmed with seeing them so up close. I was just like, oh my God, who do I look at? They move you along so fast that you're scanning them, and I'm like, oh my God, so handsome. Oh my God. Then I'm at the end of the line, and then Jiyoung's there, and I was like, fuck, I'll just try one more time. I'm like, Jiyoung, can you take my letters? And he's like, no, I'm so sorry. And then at this point, the security guard was like, move along. I'm like, fuck you, go away. Let me look at my idols, Anyway, so I understand why they're moving people along, but it's just so rushed. And because I was so focused on trying to give them my freaking letters, I walked out and I was like, I feel like I don't even know what I saw. I didn't even see them properly. So anyway, on the first day, they didn't have the organization of the event done very well. So when you walked out, you had to go up these stairs. So you come down the stairs to see them, and then you go back up the stairs. So when you're going back up the stairs and out in the corridor, the line going out and the line going in was intersecting. And so as I was intersecting, I just U-turned and I went back on in. I was like, fuck it, I'm going to do it again. I don't care. What's the worst that could happen, I get kicked out before the concert starts. But I didn't, so it's fine. Go take a risk, people. So So I went back in, and I was just so happy. But then I halfway through going back down the stairs, I'm like, oh my God, this is so awkward. What if they realize that I've come through again? Anyway, I was like, I don't care. I'm going to do it. You take your shot, And so then I walked back through again, and I was just like, hi. And then I was so, I gave him a finger heart, and then he gave me a finger heart back, and which is I can die happily. So I was just so happy. And then once I got to the end, Kier looked at me and pointed. He's like, didn't you just come through? Yes, King, I did. Okay, I went through twice. I don't care, because when you love a group, you got to take your shots and you got to do what you need to do in a setting where it's allowed, not stalking outside of business hours. But this was business hours. They're working. People were walking through. So I took my shot and did it twice. And I was so happy about that, because the second time I went through, I feel like I was more present, because it wasn't so overwhelming. Well, it was still overwhelming, but I knew what to expect. I knew how fast they were going to push us through. So I was like, okay, just stare at them really intensely, get to know every part of their facial feature, nothing weird. And yes, it was so good. They're so handsome. It's weird, they just look exactly the same as they look on camera, which obviously, but you see them in photos, you're like, wow, you're so handsome, you look so great. And then I see them in real life, and I'm like, you just look like you've come out of a photo shoot. You look so nice. And then I was so angry because P1 is the reason I went to this event. I didn't really know any of the other groups that well. And they were the opening act of the first day. And my camera ran out of storage, but it wasn't telling me that it was running out of storage. It was just cutting my videos off. I would start to film, and then it would cut them off and they'd get corrupted. So it was just a white screen. And I was like, what the hell is happening? What is happening? So I'm turning my phone off and on and off and on. And then after their set finished, then I was getting the storage full. I'm like, oh my God. So all of my, well, not all actually, I still got Black Hole and Doom to Doom. Filmed it. I think Black Hole got cut off at the end, but it still came through. But I really wish I got Follow Me. Follow Me, Kyo got everyone down at one point, like, everyone get down, and then made people like mosh. And they are the only group that did that. Every single other group, like, people were dancing, but people were so focused on filming, which honestly I totally understand. Like, it's such a hard one. Like, even for me, when I was doing the high wave, I was like, maybe just don't film anything. Maybe just like look at them, give them your whole presence, like take it in. But then you want to have that memory. So it's like, and like even when I was filming, I wasn't like looking at the phone, I was looking at them, but still like, so I get it. But point of my story is that no one was moshing because everyone's filming and, you know, whatever. But they were the only group out of the whole 2 days that got everyone jumping up and down. I will share the video. My video didn't work, but someone who I knew there, oh, I didn't know actually, I just made friends with her there. She sent me her video of it. So it was so freaking good. They killed it. They absolutely killed it. Sol did a breakdance with his shoe off. I wasn't sure at first if he lost his shoe or he took it off, but I found a video that shows that he actually just took it off. Sol being Sol, you know. And like I was too far away. So last time I saw, so this is a really long intro, but I haven't been able to speak about this yet because I haven't filmed about P1. When I first saw P1 in Korea a few weeks ago, Jongseop stole the show for me with his presence, but I was too far away from them. Like I was in the stands, like super far back, so I could see them, but I couldn't really see their expressions. And I didn't want to watch the big screen because then it's just like I'm watching them on TV. I just wanted to watch them in real life, so I couldn't see their expressions. But Sol, oh my God. Like, I know he's I'm pretty sure he might be my bias. He's like the one that I tend to look for the most, but he's just a phenomenal dancer. He is such a good dancer. Like, he was going off. Poor Intak was obviously still injured, so he was sitting down the whole time. Kyo was slaying. Teo was slaying. Jiyoung, let me talk about Jiyoung for a second. Every time, so I saw them 2 times in High Wave, and then I saw them on the red carpet. He is sunshine. He is sunshine. He had such, like, you know when you're a celebrity and you're kind of like so happy to see people, but you're a little bit guarded because you're obviously like, there's so many people staring at you, screaming at you, like you're a little bit like really aware. He was just like so soft and cute and smiley the whole time. Like it was like there was no guard up at all. He just seemed super polite and just so happy. Sol seemed very shy at High Wave and at red carpet, but they're just so adorable. Also, Jongseop's hair color in real life is actually the most beautiful thing you'll ever see. All of them. I honestly wish I could like tell you details about every single one of them, but I was floating on a cloud and was just like, what is happening? What is happening? So it's really hard to remember like so many details and take it all in. It was a lot to take in. I loved every single second. Anyways, now that I've nearly spoken for 10 minutes in my intro, which I very rarely do, but I just wanted to tell you guys about it. Let's begin episode 1. I might have to do timestamps so you can fast forward through my rambling if you don't want to listen.
나무가 되자 새싹하모니 새싹하모니 얘는 새싹이 되어서
Sorry, one more thing. I bought a second screen yesterday. And so usually my laptop is down here and I split screen on my laptop, but I bought a second screen so I can separate it. But it's up here. So even though my recording is here, where I put it on the screen, I'm looking up here. So I'm watching, I'm not just staring into space. I need to somehow lower it, but I don't know how. Irrelevant.
여러 가지 각종 예능을 체험해보는 콘텐츠 새싹하모니 대망의 제1화 이번에 체험해볼 예능은 바로 해피투게더입니다.
Oh, the little sprouts. That's so cute.
네, 다 같이 불러보는 신나는 노래 쟁반 노래방!
노래방!
저랑 소울이 이거 할 수 있을지 잘 모르겠어요.
아, 할 수 있어.
할 수 있어.
Oh, I love this game.
하겠습니다.
오케이. 오늘 노래 뭔가요? 아, 아, 감미로워.
네모난 조각 신문 본디.
나 잘하는데?
They're still gonna struggle.
아, 이런 식으로.
어렵다.
되게 긴데 생각보다?
어렵네.
내 파트 되게 길어.
여기 랩이다.
우리 진짜 어려워. 여기. 아, 지금 들었네. 지금.
마시고 있는가 주위를 둘러보면 모두 네모난 것들 뿐인데
This isn't fair.
우린 언제나 듣지 잘난
Is
어른의
it
멋진
still-
이 말 세상은 둥글게 살아야 해 주위 보다 보면 세상은 지금 둥근데
Keo and Sol are just like, we're done.
꿈일지 몰라
어려운데요?
네모의 꿈 되게
많이 맞을 것 같아.
우리 일단
Yeah.
10대는 기본 맞고 시작해야겠다 이거
다리 뽑기 한번 시작해 보도록 하겠습니다.
오케이 보지 말고 다 같이
5번만
봅시다
아니면 돼.
자, 공개합시다. 하나, 둘, 셋.
몇 번이야?
1번이요.
2번.
아, 일단 자리를 바꿔봅시다, 우리. 아, 이거 바로 시작해요? 나 6번이 어디 파트인지 모르는데.
아니 일단
일단
한번
틀려야 돼.
맞아야지 다시 들을 수
한번
있어
맞아야 다시 들을 수 있어. 세븐의
네모난 칠판에다 네모난 책상에 많이
Oh, so they all get the bang.
한번 해보자.
Oh my god, that's so
여기까지 맞는지
funny.
안
자,
맞는지.
외웠어?
저 천천히 불러와봐.
네모난 침대에서 일어나 눈을 떠보면 네모난 창밖으로 보이는 똑같은
와, 이거 소리야.
창문인가 봐
네모난 창문으로 보이는 똑같은
I've had so much issues with my audio, so I will be looking down at my audio every now and then just to double check that it's working. I filmed an hour-long reaction last week that can't be used because it was muted. But it wasn't muted. My audio program just failed me, so I just need to make sure it's working all the time.
오케이
네모난 침대에서 일어나 눈을 떠보면 네모난 창문으로 보이는 똑같은 풍경. 네모난 문을 열고 네모난 식탁에 앉아.
That's so loud.
영어로는 테이블이라네
테이블에 앉아.
테이블에 앉아.
영어는 테이블이야.
내가 못 찾아냈어, 여기.
아, 식탁이라 했어?
테이블을 식당이라고 그랬어.
식탁에 앉아.
왜 너가 한국 배치가 이렇게 작은
네모난 조각 신문 본 뒤.
네모난 조각 신문
본 뒤.
똑같은
오케이, 영어 됐어.
네모난 문을 열고 네모난 테이블에 앉아. 네모난 조각 신문 본 뒤.
아니야?
가사가 틀렸대
조각 신문이 아니야?
조금.
아침 조짜네.
아침에 있는 신문을
조간 신문.
조간 신문
조간 신문.
아 이게 헷갈릴만 하네
네모난
간이랑 각이랑 헷갈릴만 하네
맞아. 알고
맞아.
우리 따지면
smile.
네모난 조각 신문 본 뒤.
네모난 책상에 네모난 식탁을 놓고
가방.
네모난 버스에 앉아
가사
네모난
하세요.
건물 지나 예스
Yes.
네모난
미안. 한 개 맞고 합시다.
조각 신문 본 뒤.
네모난 책가방에 네모난 책들을 놓고 네모난 버스를 타고 네모난 건물 지나
네모난 학교에 들어서
Just FYI, his tone is actually perfect.
면 또 네모난 교실.
잘했어 그래도 너가 침대에서 일어나 눈을 떠보면
털린다.
여유 부리지 마.
그거 틀린다고 했지.
침대에서 일어나 눈을 떠보면 네모난 창문으로 보이는 똑같은 풍경 네모난 문을 열고 네모난 테이블에 앉아 네모난 조간 신문 본 뒤
오케이.
네모난 책들을 가방
오 마이 갓!
네모난 책 가방 네모난 책들을 가방
오 마이 갓!
네모난 책 가방 네모난 책 가방
잠깐만. 이 힌트 중에 대신 불러주기 이런 거 없을까?
그냥 찬스 쓰자.
여기 뭐 대신 불러주기 이런 거 있잖아.
아니야 근데 여기 찬스 나오는데 갑자기 자리 바꾸기 하면 우리 망해
아 그게 나. 내가 봤을 때 이거 밤새서 해야 돼.
자리 양복과?
자리 양.
Oh.
이거 좀 이따 써도 되나?
이거
킵해야지 조간 신문 본 뒤
네모난 책 가방에 네모난 책들을 넣고 네모난 버스를 타고 네모난 건물 지나
네모난
Like, he's got
학교에
such a good voice.
들어서면 또 네모난 교실. 네모난 칠판과 책상들.
Also, I was watching.
오디오
I was watching. They did some interview recently where they had like something about how well do they handle each other's ego. I think that was the title of it. And Jongseop was singing something, and I didn't realize he could sing. Like I don't think I've ever heard him sing before because he's obviously the rapper, but he's got a great voice.
네모난 칠판과 책상들.
Let's go.
네모난 오디오 네모난 컴퓨터 TV 네모난 달력에 똑같이 그려진 하루를
네모난 달력에
네모난 달력에
그려진
그려진 똑같은
형 지금 똑같은 그려진이라고 그랬어.
네모난 오디오 네모난 컴퓨터 TV 네모난 달력에 그려진 똑같은 하루를 의심도 못한 채로 그냥
아니야?
어디가 틀린 거야?
의심이 아니고 의식인 것 같아. 의식은.
아 그러네 의식이네
맞나요? 지금 의식이 맞지? 물어보면 오케이 바로 봐.
네모난 달력에 그려진 똑같은 하루를 의식도 못한 채로 그냥 숨만 쉬고 있는데
Oh, that sounded nice though.
쉬고 있는 걸 바로.
Evening call.
그냥 숨만 쉬고 있는 걸 주위 둘러보면
His voice though.
모두 네모난 것들 뿐인데 우린 언제나 듣지 잘난 오늘의 멋진 이말
세상은 동글게 살아야
지금 오늘 보면 뭐죠? 우리 산책은 둥근데
Yes.
웃음들은 왜다 온통 네모난 건지 몰라 어쩌면 그건 네모의 꿈일지 몰라
야 이건?
뭐?
이건 네모의 꿈일지 몰라.
그건 내 알기로는
이건이 많이 맞아. 지금 이 생활이니까 이건이지.
내가 알기로는 그건 네모거든
우리
틀리면 너 책임 져라.
일단 그럼 이건으로 해
아 이건이 맞는 것 같아.
걔 둘러 해봐 일단 이거를 먼저 해볼게
이건 내
그건이잖아 그건이었어 맞아 그건이었어 네모난 침대에서 일어나 눈을 떠보면 네모난 창문으로 보이는 똑같은 풍경 네모난 문을 열고 네모난 테이블에 앉아 네모난 조간 신문 본 뒤
네모난 책가방에 네모난 책들을 놓고 네모난 버스를 타고 네모난 건물 지나
네모난 학교에 들어서면 또 네모난 교실. 네모난 칠판과 책상들.
네모난 오디오 네모난 컴퓨터 TV 네모난 달력에 그려진 똑같은 하루를
의식도 못한 채로 그냥 숨만 쉬고 있는 걸 주위를 둘러보면 모두 네모난 것들 뿐인데
Yes, 지웅.
우린 언제나 듣지 잘난 오늘 내 멋진 이말
둥글게 살아야 해 지그드
쓰자 이거 써
뭐
이거 써
했죠? 내가 불러?
이거 써
자리 한복권?
오케이
아니
네가
근데
한번.
이거는
이거 자리 바꾸기일 것 같아. 자리 바꾸기 나오면 진짜 우리 망해.
안
처음부터
애하면
다시 해야 돼.
대본에 자리 바꾸기 같은 거 이렇게 써 있었어
역시
스케줄 확인을 잘하는구만
자 여기서 저희가 이거를 뽑으면 꿀잼이겠지만 의림도 없지. 자리 양복권으로
쓰겠습니다.
소울이 지구본 파트 저한테 양보하겠습니다.
오케이 야 너 까먹으면 안 된다 가자
오케이.
야 앞에서 잘면 안돼 앞에서 뭐 얘가 완전히 모르는 거 아니라서 이번에 뭐 잘못해도 얘가 다시 알려주면 얘 할 수 있어
Oh, that's so nice of Kyo to say that though.
네모난 침대에서 일어나 눈을 떠보면 네모난 창문으로 보이는 똑같은 풍경
네모난 문을 열고 네모난 테이블에 앉아 네모난 조각 신문 본뒤
네모난 책가방에 네모난 책들을 넣고 네모난
I love his
버스를
voice.
타고 네모난 건물 지나
네모난 학교에 들어서면 또 네모난 교실, 네모난 칠판과 책상.
They're so cute. Why?
네모난 오디오 네모난 컴퓨터 TV 네모난 달력에 그려진 똑같은 하루를
의식도
love
못한
Jung's
채로
voice.
그냥 숨만 쉬고 있는 걸 주위를 둘러보면
Wow.
모두 네모난 것들 뿐인데
우린 언제나 듣지 잘난 어른의 멋진 이말
둥글게 살아야 해.
둥글어
지구본을 보면 헤이 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 우리 사는 지구는 둥근데
그렇지 무슨 분들은 왜 다 온통 네모난 건지 몰라 정면
그건 네모의 꿈일지
이게 된다고?
뭐야?
Oh, lucky.
내가 말했지.
얼마나 찍은 거야
On the next episode?
야 이거 아니야
How did that go so fast? Like, I know it was 12 minutes, but I feel like I've been sitting here for 2 seconds. Whoa. Okay, episode 2. You know what's funny with that game is that they're playing a game, right? So like when it comes to like say Jung, they're playing a game, but for you to actually sing your part with the right sound, you kind of have to sing it seriously. So he was in that in between of like just wanting to play around, but then like wanting to hit the notes as well, and he just sounds so good. But it's always a little bit awkward. You can't play around and try to hit the notes because like you got to just go for it. And that's the first time I've ever heard Soul sing like that. Like, and he wasn't even trying. So could you imagine trying like hear him when he's actually trying? Like he's got very good pitch.
나무가 되자 새싹하모니 새싹하모니 나무가 되자
Oh my god, they're so freaking cute. Look at them all.
꽉 먹고 알 먹고 가지 잡고 도랑 치고 누이 잡고 매부 잡고 마당 쓰다 돈도 드는 일석이조의 시간 K-팝들을 쏙쏙들이 알아보고 생활에 필요한 생필품도 받아가는 행복투게더의 선수 같은 알짜배기 코너 K-팝 퀴즈 세상에 이런 곡이
눈에 빗줄 쓴 거 봐.
여러분 두 번째 게임은 바로 K-팝 퀴즈 사우나입니다.
Hey, oh, this is fun. Got Nani.
어마무시한 목욕용품 선물을 드립니다. 와우.
Wow.
짜잔
Oh my god. Let me tell you a quick story of Kyo. So on the red carpet, at the end, the host gave them a gift. And I don't remember what kind of gift it was. It was like maybe like a toy koala or kangaroo. I didn't actually see it, but it was like a little toy, like stuffed animal, I think. And Kyo was like, or maybe it wasn't even that because he said he got one in London. But anyway, Kyo was like, oh, like we already have this. And the guy was like, oh, okay, but like they're all different. And I'm pretty sure he said something like, oh, we're like, he didn't say this, but more like, you know, minimalists, like we're not here to like kind of like, I don't know what he said. I'm going to have to watch back on the video, but he was just so savage and it was so fucking funny and it was such a Kyo thing to do. Like literally he gets handed a gift and he's like, I already have this. I was like, oh my God. And he was being funny as well. He wasn't like ungrateful. He was just being funny.
나 제가 린스 필요했어요. 너무 좋은데? 린스가 없었거든.
오케이. 1초 듣고 맞추는 거 잘 못해.
너는
듣고는
힙합
알수
스타잖아.
팀 구호를
Are there any
네.
저희 팀
are there any shows that have them talking about I think I've watched like their first impressions, but like what was their like first shows? I want to see stuff from them about like what they thought of the members, and I know they said it in the introductory videos, but is there anything else other like that?
온탕 좋아.
우리 냉탕 하자. 온탕 준비 시작. 냉탕 먼저.
저 냉탕이 더 빠르지
냉탕
않았어요?
먼저 했다. 내가
냉탕이 더
먼저
빠르잖아요.
냉탕.
나이스.
NCT 127 선배님
Wow.
영호.
I'm gonna try to guess, but I don't know the names of songs.
드시러 오셨나
너 먹다가 물 맞는다.
물 맞으면서
Oh my God.
막히니까.
Oh,
간다.
so I was like, I'll have this. Is that an onseneg?
이거 물 맞을 수 있어서 괜히
여기 뒤에서 뭐 마이크로 하신 거 아니죠 지금? 마이크 대. 뭐야?
간 되겠다.
Yeah, I love onseneg.
중요해.
아닌가요?
냉탕.
비슷하지
몬스타
않아요?
X 선배님의
Shootout. Oh yeah.
슈라우. 그죠?
Oh my god.
분발하세요 온탕 팀. 다음 노래 주세요.
이제 온탕. 그렇지. 블랙핑 선배님의 마지막처럼.
I didn't even hear anything.
여유있게.
Let's go.
I suck at this game.
온탕 먼저였다. 체리벨 선배님의 무릎을 탁 치고 핸드. 그렇지. 오케이.
Okay.
나온다.
온탕. 에스나 선배님의 질렀어. 질을 넣었어? 와 뭐야? 오케이.
Wow, he's really good at this.
온탕. 저 몰라.
How do we do this? Cute.
많이 들어봤는데.
그러니까.
온탕. 이달의 소녀 선배님의 so what?
냉탕 좋아하겠죠? 냉탕 사운드 좋아하겠죠? 엠플랑 선배님의 옥탑방.
Oh, I feel like I've listened to that song.
냉탕.
좀 아린까리한데?
선미 선배님의 꼬리.
오케이.
온탕. 에버고 선배님의 던던.
강해.
Oh yes, Stray Kids. God's Menu.
스트레이키즈 선배님의
신메뉴.
신메뉴.
If I didn't get that right, I would be very disappointed in myself.
온탕.
에스파 선배님의 블랙 넘버.
오케이.
냉탕. 봄미니 선배님의 크레이 미쳐. 냉탕.
Oh, I know this song.
냉탕.
Is that Taemin?
태민 선배님의
Yeah, Criminal.
크리미널.
냉탕.
나이스. 냉탕 빨랐어요. 냉탕.
마마무 선배님의 힙.
잠깐만 나 승부욕이 불타오르네. 온탕.
Oh, I know that song too. Butterfly, yeah. Oh my god. Ooh, Pirate King. 80s.
에이티 선배님의 해동왕 맞죠?
Yes. I literally did the same thing as Intak.
뭐야 노래 나왔어? 나 어디서 들었는데?
Oh my god, his little cheeks. Look at Jiung. Jiung, Jungseok. Oh, you're so cute.
그치. 온타 오마이갓 선배님의 dolphin.
Wait, who whispered that?
그치. 온타 오마이갓 선배님의 dolphin.
그렇지.
Dolphin.
아우 진짜 맞아. 냉탕.
Oh, I know this song too.
냉탕. 그다음 아이즈와 선배님의 피. 파노라마.
Oh no, maybe I don't know that song.
파노라마요.
아이즈와 선배님의 파노라마.
아니. 피스.
이라 게임 재밌어.
파노라마.
온탕. 그냥 맞춰볼게요. 여자친구 선배님의 유리구슬.
그렇지. 내가 맞았지.
Wow.
유리구슬. 유명한 유리구슬. 맞아.
나는 남자 아이돌 노래 좀 강해. 그럼 이제 남자 아이돌 노래 틀어주겠지? 온탕! 냉탕!
미스 선배님의 Good Girl, Bad Girl.
아니.
Good girl, bad girl.
선배님의 백걸
온탕.
아는데 나.
소녀시대
Why do they keep playing girls group songs?
와, 나 이거 진짜
소녀시대
진짜
선배님들.
노래인데 노래야.
You better run. 소녀시대 선배님의
냉탕 먼저 말했죠. 저 선배님의 롤러코스터.
Oh, Chong'an.
더
Just saw her on the weekend.
온탕.
Oh.
브레이브 선배님의 롤링.
Playboys groups. I don't know girls groups. Unless you.
냉탕.
온탕. 딴따단 트와이스 선배님의 팬시.
그렇지. 와, 씨, 와.
온탕.
냉탕.
딴딴.
이지 선배님의 워너비.
그렇죠.
왜요? 늦었어.
진짜 이건 아는데.
이건 들어봤어.
너무 익숙해.
잠깐만.
말도 안 되게
익숙해.
들어봤어. 무조건 들어. 너무 익숙한데?
냉탕. 사이니 선배님 아틀란티스.
맞아. 우와, 뭐야? 너 말은
This is hard.
너 말해. 야.
Let us know.
냉탕. 제시 선배님의 어떤 X.
야 이거였네. 냉탕.
스테이시님들의 ASAP.
ASAP.
냉탕. NYP 선배님의 드렁큰 데이즈.
Ooh.
맞아. 와. 아름답고 잘 노래.
오탕! 에이핑 선배님의 에이핑 선배님 우리 이 노래 진짜 좋아했잖아.
냉탕.
아니야 우리
에이핑 선배님 노래 1도 없어.
냉탕.
아니야.
그냥 틀 계속해도 되죠? 근데 에이핑크 선배님의 나누기.
아니 그게 응용이잖아. 아니 그게 응용이잖아요. 에이핑 선배님 덤덤덤덤
냉탕. 에이핑 선배님의 덤더럼.
안 할래.
He's out.
알겠습니다.
서울시대 선배님의 파티.
We like to party, 딴딴 party, 딴딴.
Oh my god, I know this
아이디
song.
선배님의
Oh no, I don't. Oh my god, what? That sounds like the intro to.
온탕. 아이들 선배님.
Maybe it was an intro to one of the. Sounded like the intro to one of the freaking 80s teasers.
화. 아니야.
얘가
I don't know what I'm thinking about.
아니 끝나기 전에 말해도 된줄
온탕. 마마무 선배님의 마리아.
Maria.
냉탕! 아니야. 화사 선배님의 말이야.
Ah.
마마무 선배님의 마리아래.
Well, they're same girl from.
냉장! 그 버블 선배님의 리뷰.
Oh yes.
빠바
가자. 스티커 맞자.
FX 선배님의 Electric.
FX.
아니야.
Never heard of that
아니야.
group.
냉탕!
I love that Soul and Jongseok don't know any of them.
아니 아니라고. 아니야?
I wonder what kind of music they listen to.
온탕. FX 선배님의 리앤뮤.
Who is FX?
냉탕. FX 선배님의 NUABO. 맞죠?
UABO? 알아. 온탕. 그렇지. 샤이니 선배님의 누나 너무 예뻐. 나이스. 나이스. 온탕. 소시지.
네네네. 냉탕. 레드벨벳 선배님들의 아이스크림.
온탕. 레드벨벳 선배님. 러셀룰레.
온탕 팀이 25점을 승리로
It was a good battle though, boys.
상품을 얻게 되었습니다. 박수! 와, 자 우승 상품. 칫솔인가?
이거 형 이빨이 많으니까 그래요.
비오 칫솔이네요.
오늘 어땠는지 한마디씩 짧게 해볼까요?
와, 스프레드 있어.
아저씨? 다 같이 봐. 아저씨!
조금 맡아주게 할게.
이제 그만 맡아.
잘 쓴 것 같아요. 되게 재밌었고 레모네이드 P1harmony 레모네이드 많이 스밍 해주세요. 너무 재밌었어요. 저희 팀의 팀워크를 볼 수 있는 시간이었어요.
자 다음 소리.
기호연 팀에 들어가서 잘 된 것 같아요. 저 아무것도 안 했어요.
가만히 있어.
Yeah.
아무것도 안
알았어,
해도
지금.
아무것도 안 했는데 기호연만 있어도 이길 수 있는 거예요. 이쪽이 팀. 너무너무 재밌었습니다. 예스.
Yes.
기호 형이 K-pop 진짜 많이 듣잖아요. 질 것 같은데 꽤 선방해서 이길 줄 알았으나 져서 상당히 아쉽네요.
저도 너무 재미있었어요. 옛날 생각이 많이 났어요. 특히 이거 할 때. 이거 진짜 많이 했거든요.
맞아요.
특히나 기호 형이랑 소울이는 더 어려웠을 텐데.
Yeah.
그래서 고맙고.
고마워. 베스트 새싹 유닛 저거 스티커 하나씩 받아야죠 뭐.
못 알아줘? 쟤네 파트도 안 해.
저 일기는 써야 될 거
나중에
아니에요.
나만 혼자 밥.
태호 형 벌써 2개야 지금.
나 2개다. 태호 무서운데. 오케이, 소라. 짠, 오늘 수고했어요.
수고했어요.
집 가서 엄마한테 자랑해요. 짜잔. 얘 벌써 오늘 하루 만에 2개나 받았어. 처음부터 얘 얼마나 잘해도 투표할 거야.
맞아.
여러분 더 재밌는
I loved your smile.
처음부터 얘 얼마나 잘해도 투표할 거야.
여러분 더
Both him and Intak like scrunch their faces up when they smile, and it's so cute.
재밌는 모습으로 찾아뵙겠습니다. 자 인사하고 마무리할까요?
나무가 되자 새싹하모니 새싹하모니
안녕. Oh my god, this is seriously like so cute. Oh, Soul's writing is quite neat. Beautiful music to end. That was so good. I was very surprised at Kyo. I want to know what kind of music Soul and Jongsop listened to. Jongsop didn't seem to know many of the songs either, so I'm curious. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.